Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Alright, let's get up to the airship. We made our purchase at the end of the last episode, the set of angel earrings. And now it's time to put them to use. So before we head down to the Bikanel Desert, Bikanel Island, let's go over the setup, which I took care of between episodes. So here we go. For Yuna, I've got her on the Ice Queen garment grid here, and I've got it set up as you can see there. Alternative would be the Heart of Flame garment grid, so just thought I'd mention that. But I chose the Ice Queen just simply because, yeah, didn't want to have to rearrange this if I don't have to. So yeah, we'll use the one we haven't used yet. So yeah, got her on White Mage here, and got the Yellow Ring and Angel Earrings. The most important protection I'd say going into this area would be the Death protection here and the Thunder damage protection there. So yeah. And for Riku and Pain, they're on Thunder Spawn with the Thief garment grid, and with Riku's got the Gauntlets and White Ring for protection against Blizzard. And for Pain, she's on Thunder Spawn. Got it set up as you can see here with the Muscle Belt and White Ring again. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Again, going back to, you know, rather than using the Heart of using this. Rather than protecting against ice, you can use the red rings if you choose, if you want to do that. I just decided to keep the resistances and immunities or absorptions uniform as much as possible. So, yeah. Alright, and for abilities, so we got Yuna learning. She's starting on full life there. And Jitterbell, we probably won't see that too much going into this area. This is going to be an area where I'm going to be trying to make sure that Riku and Pain are both on Thief dress sphere going into every battle we get into until further notice. So yeah, that's what Riku's learning there. That's what she's almost done with Fira on the Black Mage. Good to know. And yeah, still working on the Gun Mage stuff there. And Pain, she's on Item Hunter. On the note of the Item Hunter versus Master Thief abilities, obviously it's one of those situations where I was, humming and hawing about it quite a bit, seemingly, and it's just the fact that, like I said, they're not priority, but, either or kind of thing situation. So yeah, Master Thief will just allow you to, some Fiends have accessories as their rare steal, and that can basically just guarantee that you get the accessory from them. So that can be useful in terms of, getting certain accessories like black chokers for like confusion and all that kind of stuff. Or you can put slightly less ability points into the Item Hunter and then the two skills down here, which can be useful, especially for the Thief dress sphere, should be ever needed in a battle, and it'll prevent them from it'll give them 2 extra immunities that could be rather irritating, when they're trying to steal and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Alright, so let's head down to the Bikanel Desert. Part-time diggers with Kibble's letter. We're good for helping them excavate that desert. Hold it high and proud. Right? We did sign up to dig, so we may as well show up. So where's the pride in that? It's about doing what you said you'd do. Or rather, implied, I guess, in our case.
Bikanel Island. This is where the All Bhed's beloved home stood until 2 years ago. Most have moved on, but a handful of All Bheds still live here today. They say countless machina lie buried under the desert sands.
Leave the trailblazing to me.
Right behind you. So yeah, the only status elements you really need to worry here are slow and death.
I don't think that sand dune used to be there.
And then there is elemental magic, most notably thunder as well, being a prominent one. And the rest is pretty much just physical, exception of one Oversoul, which can do magic as well. So yeah, alright. This is what we are looking for. Alright, so obviously we've seen the Fly Eye before, but the Killer Hound. 202 HP, 0 MP. You can steal a potion or a phoenix down from it. No elemental affinities. It is immune to curse. And this is the Fiend that we want to take out ASAP. This is the Fiend why we're going to be having Riku and Pain on the Thief dress sphere going into every battle, because its physical attack can straight up knock us out. It's got Death Strike on it, so yeah. Take it out first. and then we'll work on the fly eye, or whatever is accompanying it. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So it's just, oh yeah, whenever you're facing, generally the killer hound will show up with either the fly eye or another fiend. In this case, you can pretty much just hold cross and just do the attacks with Riku and Pain immediately, and it should be right at the top of the list, so you don't have to worry about any navigation. So yeah, let's do this. All right, and there it goes. Awesome. And there goes the fly eye. So yeah, the killer hound I'd probably say is one of the biggest threats here. So yeah, there's another fiend that can be rather painful to deal with, but killer hound, yeah, just for the simple fact that it can straight up one-shot anybody it attacks. So yeah, here's the other enemy. I was just yeah, another fiend that could potentially be a problem. The Rimthurs. It has 552 HP, 11 MP. You can steal 1 to 2 Phoenix Downs from it. It is weak to gravity attacks. It is immune to sleep, susceptible to silence and darkness. It's immune to confuse as well, and yeah, it's just pretty much physical attacks. This is one of the fiends. When it oversouls, that's when it can start using magic. So just a heads up, you happen to get one. And yeah, so in this case, we'll just send. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do some stealing and pilfergill and see what happens. Actually, it might be a good idea to use sticky fingers here because, well, it's the only thing Riku or Pain would be using her MP for, so why not? I think it's like 20 MP per use though for sticky fingers, so heads up. Maybe swap the muscle belt for silver bracer, maybe? Anyways, how much MP does Pain have? 70, so she can use it 3 times. I hate when that happens. The analog stick doesn't update to the screen, but anyways. Let's do pilfergill, let's do sticky fingers.
There's nothing I can't steal.
Allow me to lighten the load.
Ow! That hurt. That was a crit. Fortunately, I do not believe you run into 2 of them anywhere here, so it's the small blessings, really. Oh wait, who needs to be healed? Yeah, Pain does, so let's have Yuna heal her. There is one more enemy I do not think we've run into yet, so hopefully we'll see it on screen. Alright, in this case, you want to go after, you're gonna have to scroll down 1 to get to the killer hound, so there we go.
Get some.
Ooh, Riku took care of it herself. Go, Riku. Alright. Pilfergill, sticky fingers. Pray. How? Is that a guaranteed crit or what? It almost feels like it. In both senses of the word. I might have to think about starting to use multicasted cure spells going through here with Pain with Yuna. Yeah, let's heal up just to be safe. She's got lots of MP anyway, so yeah. Hope those aren't famous last words. And we aren't out here for too much longer.
Riku, you do know the way, right?
Riku, are we in trouble?
Oh no.
Muk mega drania u X-2.
Hot dan kudan dropping off. Drabunapu, Ekvadeku, Jandrana.
And for being rescued from the desert, we get the Bhed Primer, Volume 23. The 8th primer we've collected so far, so yeah. Alrighty, so where is Nautila? Let's go. There's a treasure chest here. Stuff like this always happens. Oh, what are you talking about? Found this treasure chest in the central expanse, see? But I dropped the blasted key. Oh no. Final Fantasy X-2 and Final Fantasy VIII Worlds related, confirmed. Anyways, in for a good school. Well, can we get it open? No. All right. Well, I guess you have to find the key for that one. But anyways, stuck to these guys. You, Nautila. Island of Bikanel is covered by a vast desert. Not even we Bhed know all the secrets of the sands. That's it. All right. How about you, sir? Oh, sorry. Leave you to it. How about you, gentlemen? Nautila is out on a survey right now. Oh, great. Thinks she ought to be back soon, though. Oh, that's good to know. So I just find a place to lay low, maybe rehydrate. Tons of ancient Machina buried out there in the deserts. A long time ago, there was a great Machina battle here. Turned the whole island into a desert, or so they say. But you, sir? Diggers? Yep. That's what we're here for. Gonna need Nautila's permission first. Yay. We got that impression. Get over here.
He says they had to move the camp to escape a sandstorm. We could have looked forever and never found it.
At least it sounds like they still send out scouts to their previous location to make sure stuff like what would happen to us doesn't happen to...
There's a big sandstorm coming in.
Doesn't doom whoever it happens to.
Too big for the
Whoever
airship
comes
to
looking for them.
handle.
I guess we won't be leaving the way we came.
Alright, anything else? Bhed here spend their days surveying the boundless desert. Presently we are surveying the western expanse, southern expanse, and central expanse. What survey results would you like? Let's try the western. Western expanse is a relatively safe region. This made it the natural choice as site for our base camp. It is also an excellent spot for inexperienced desert diggers. Oh, sounds like it might be a good place for us to start. Southern expanse. Southern expanse contains the oasis and is not a particularly dangerous region. Right now, a sandstorm prevents digging in the area. Oh, okay. I'll tell you more about the oasis some other time. Yeah. Anyway, with the central. Central expanse is so enormous that it is beyond our ability to manage at the moment. It is possible to get to the dig site by hover, but doing all the digging from a hover just wouldn't work. We need something that handles better than a hover to ride while doing the actual digging. What? Good question. Right, I guess that's it. Alrighty. I do not believe you can go inside the wreckage there or whatever, the building, so yeah. Alright, anything new? No? Okay. Here in Bikanel, we've got one rule. If you want to eat, you gotta work. No? Fair enough. What's going on? Is that her?
Ikuduns, Erida Kaduns.
Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. You, Nautila?
I'm busy, so make it fast, okay? I've got lots to excavate and no one to do it.
Uni, show her Gipple's letter.
No, not right now. No, I've got this letter.
Oh, so you're the new guys.
That's us.
Nice to meet you.
I guess the High Summoner's hard up too. Well, don't be expecting any special treatment.
Right.
Let's get to it then. Here's where we are. And here is where you're headed.
Oh, but it's so far.
We'll send you out there by hover. Go talk to the pilot about it.
And with that, mission time. I love that the interface is grayed out a bit too. Can you dig it? Dig up the Machina parts that Nautilus asked you to find in the desert and transport them safely to camp. Objective: dig up and deliver the needed parts. Alright, before we do this, there is a consequence to doing too much digging. In this case, I do recommend saving it first. Oh, where are you? Great sandstorm approaches. And yeah, so this is the traveling merchant, as it were. So, yeah. Oh, got the fiery gleam and red ring here. So, there we go. Could potentially buy one if we wanted one. Nice. And we have anything to sell? Probably not much. Yeah, so. Alright. Alright, so let's talk to the pilot and see what's up. See about doing the dig. So you got the okay to dig, don't let us down. Alright, so we'll start you out someplace safe, the Western Expanse. Alright, sounds good, let's go. Well, before we head out, let me introduce you to your partner. Got a bit of a mouth on him, so try and be patient. Hey, Sweet Cakes, nice to meet you. Oh, great. And here we are, digging basics. Excavate treasure buried in the vast expanses of the desert. Refer to the map guide for various information. So the map legend is the white crosses are items. Yellow crosses are what we're looking for this specific dig. And the yellow square obviously is the hover. There is a limit. I believe it's like 2.5 squares either side of the hover, so I believe those are the boundaries. It'll automatically turn you back if you try to go any further, but yeah. All right, so what we're looking, like I said, what we're looking for here is the yellow cross. So let's head straight forward. Digging tips: staying out under the scorching desert sun for too long can be dangerous. As soon as you've found what you're looking for, head back to the hover before the time limit in the bottom right corner reaches 0. Picket will warn you if you stray too far from the hover. Yeah, all right. And if you try to go too far, go out of bounds. And the gullwings aren't always the one out looking for treasure, so you have to move fast. So yeah, sometimes NPCs will dig up the stuff you're going after, kind of thing. So just a heads up there. So yeah. All right. So don't wander too far. All right, let's just go straight for the yellow cross. Let's see if we've got a restart or not. Assembly S. Alright, so what we are attempting to avoid, if you get anything that is, Defense Assembly Z, I believe there's 4 different things you can get. You can get a scrap metal, which is worth 0 points, an A class, which is 1 point, an S class, which is 3 points. S class is what we've got right now, and then there's the Z class, which is 5 points. I recommend staying away from the Z class. So yeah, if you pick up a Z, restart and try again until you get something that's less. So yeah, but we got the Type S, so we should be good to go. So let's do that and get back to the hover before time expires. So yeah, you can go around and collect some of the white crosses if you like, but for this time I'm just going to get what we need and go from there. All right, here's the other fiend that we haven't come across yet. This is the Bolt Drake. At least I don't think we've seen it yet, but anyways. So yeah, 623 HP, 42 MP. You can steal a lightning marble or a yellow ring from it. It is weak to water, immune to thunder, and it is immune to sleep as well. Immune to sleep and curse, susceptible to silence and darkness as usual. But since we've got, well, at least we've got Rico and Pain are healed by its thunder-based attacks. And Yuna is heavily reduced to it, so yeah, I think she takes like quarter of the damage, so yeah, very easy to deal with it in terms of that, so just go all out on it. But in this case, do I want to take it out? No, it's pretty standard, so yeah. Let's just get out of here. We don't need it. So yeah, that's the other fiend. Like the Lesser Drake ran into the Thunder Plains, but just thunder-based instead of fire-based. So yeah. Alright. Let's head back here. Alright, this dig is over.
Just what we needed. You're good.
What'd you expect?
Don't let it go to your head. But you did do a good job. Here, your reward.
Yes! Thank you.
And for completing the mission, we get a 100 gil reward. Excavation results. Total digs 1, successful digs 1, failed digs 0. Rank Sandbox League. And she gives us the Still of Night garment grid and an elixir, so yeah. A bit more than just 100 gil. Alright, so as far as what goes on out there. Alright, so the reason why you want to avoid the yellow ones as much as possible from here on out is because it levels up something later on in the game. There are 5 levels in total, and the Type Z automatically levels up to level 2. So I'm going to be going for the level 1 version of the of what this affects later in the game, and I haven't completely decided yet if I want to try and take on the challenge with it at level 5. So I'll make that decision as we get closer to it, and when it comes to it, then yeah, I may make a bonus episode about it or something like that. So yeah, try to stay away from the yellow crosses, and you should be good as far as that goes. So yeah, the in order to keep it at level 1, you cannot go above 3 points. So yeah, the Type S, we are right at the border, so we cannot get any more upgrades for it, or else it'll send us into level 2. So yeah, I'll have the I guess you could say what to expect from the desert in the video description. You know, like what the yellow X's are, what they're worth, the future consideration that the yellow X's are for, and then the white crosses, white X's I'll have them listed as well, but just to go over them now. The white X's contain either gil, an item, a sphere break coin, Bhed Primers, an Bhed Primer, or it'll be a Fiend ambush. So yeah, I don't think it actually starts with an ambush in battle. It's just, you know, just you can end up fighting Fiends on it anyway. So yeah, but in any case, as you heard, there are indeed Bhed Primers out here. There are a total of 6 of them, and I actually intend on going after all 6 of them. Basically, how I intend to go about it, well, first of all, let's... Oh yeah, gotta finish this off first.
Come back anytime you like. We'll be here.
So yeah, alright, so let's see, how are we doing on the kill? I'm actually doing pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna save it here, and yeah, we'll head back out. Alright, let's head back out there. Let's see if we can get in the first try on screen. If not, no biggie. Just something that, you know, I'm going to save it, go out looking for it, get as many white crosses as possible, and then, you know, if I don't get it, I'll reset. I'm just doing this just so I don't things don't get out of hand with regards to any items we get or anything like that. So, yeah.
I'm on a roll.
For duplicative reasons for those following along, so yeah. I'll pretty much just be fleeing from all the battles I run into out here, so yeah. But yeah, that was an example of an ambush. I will not be going after the yellow cross, just to reiterate. I got 2 antidotes. And this may be the last one I go after. Let me out! I'm not going to worry too much about the killer hounds while I'm doing this either, because all we have to do is just head back to the save sphere, touch it, and we should be good to go again, so yeah. And a potion, and looks like that's all we've got time for, so yeah. Alright, so I guess that was a failed attempt, so basically all I'm going to do is just restart and try again. So basically I'm just going to be doing this until I get all 6 Bhed Primers. Like I mentioned much earlier in the game about the fact that there's it's not guaranteed which ones you get, and it all depends on where you are in the list of Bhed Primers that they want to give you. And yeah, so I'll get the 6 Bhed Primers. And there's one other thing I want to show as well. I probably won't have to do this very much, if at all, because of how much gil I've got. But in case you don't have as much gil as I do, I'll show you. Yeah, I think I'll actually cut out if it doesn't show up the first time here, and I'll be back when it actually does happen. Alright, perfect. I didn't have to cut out at all. When that happens, basically, I'm going to recommend that you grind up to at least 13,000 gil. And this, when you see that message about 5 or 6 seconds, or about around 5 seconds or so after entering the area, it's a good idea just to stay put and just wait for it to come to you. Yeah, you see the black circle with the pink triangle there going straight for you. So yeah, it is this thing, the Angra menu.
I'm on a roll.
Right now, it won't do too much other than kick you out of the battle. However, this is a very effective way of getting quite a bit of gil. So yeah, just drill for gil and you should be good to go. You can steal mega elixirs from it as well. So yeah, lots of gil you can steal from it. Got the mega elixirs, and we may as well just flee because all it's going to do is kick us out of the battle. So yeah, just basically do that until you've got 13,000 gil. I'll go after the primers first, and then I'll do the gil grinding after that. And yeah, just basically coming out here, checking to see if it shows up. If not, I'll go back and you know, go back and try again, kind of thing. The Bhed Primers will have to restart for, but when you're grinding for gil, you probably won't. If it doesn't show up within if you don't get that message 5 seconds after coming in, just go back and you should be good to go. So yeah. Anyway, I'll be taking care of all of that between episodes. So yeah, I'll get all 6 Bhed Primers here. I'll get myself up to above 13,000 gil. And next time, we'll take a look and see exactly what that is for. Well, we know what the Bhed Primers are for, but the gil, however, will indeed be... I will show you what I intend to do with that. And with that, we will officially head to the next area. This is and potentially see another friendly face, familiar face, so yeah. This is Intrepid83 signing off, formerly known as Sirk1983. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button on your way out. If you disliked the video, feel free to hit the dislike button and maybe leave a comment as to how I can improve. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, be blessed. Thank you all for spending some of your time here, and have a good one.